Hey traders, and welcome back to another episode of Weekly Forex Forecast. Today we're having a look at all the major pairs and I don't have a lot of time, so let's get started. So EURUSD currently on the monthly time frame, we are seeing a nice squeeze pattern. Let's move on to the weekly. Same thing on the weekly, a nice M formation over here, had a nice breakout going towards the downside. Super cool. Right, on the daily time frame, we are seeing a nice trend, making new lower lows every single time. Very likely eventually it's going to pull up towards the upside before it continues to push down towards this monthly area of triangle. Now the 4-hourly time frame looks good as well. We had a bearish engulfing candle close for the week, which shows more bearish pressure and momentum could definitely move towards the downside. This is the risk reward, 80 pips to 160. This could be a good trade towards the downside. If we're having a look even at the lower time frames, the 1-hourly time frame, so if the market decides to pull back, this could be a good re-entry of the moving averages of 25 and 50. Enter somewhere here. If we get a bearish engulfing candle on the hourly time frame, we are moving down even more. For the better risk to reward, somewhere around here could be a good trading opportunity to enter. Right, so GBPUSD, a nice squeeze as well. We do have monthly time frame still trending towards the upside. However, it did close off as a bearish engulfing candle on the monthly, which shows bearish pressure and momentum. Weekly time frame, as we can see, is trending down nicely, made new lower lows every single time. Very likely this will continue. On the daily time frame, we can see a nice bearish engulfing candle close, made new lower lows as well, pulled back, is pulling back near the moving average, plus a bearish engulfing candle close on the daily time frame, which does suggest further bearish pressure and momentum. As you can see, this was the previous low. If we just drag this across, we can see that it's just bouncing off that. Could be a nice trading opportunity to enter, maybe around here. This definitely could be a nice trading opportunity because the 25 and 50 moving average is also giving us some defense. However, the take profit and stop loss levels will have to be big because it's the daily time frame. Let's move on to the 4-hourly. We can see the 4-hourly a little bit more clearer. It did break this area zone. As you can see, the moving averages have been broken over here. Bearish candlestick, pulled back, and another bearish candlestick as a close. Although it's not a bearish engulfing candlestick, still looks pretty good. And we recently had a bearish engulfing candle on the 1-hourly time frame as well. Two of them actually. This one over here, but it pulled back. This one confirms re-entry. Could be a nice trade on the shorter time frames. Let's say if we enter here, you could definitely profit 20 pips easily because it's likely going to retest the zone before it continues maybe to push up a little bit more, or it's just going to drop back down and continue its trade on, let's say, the daily and the 4-hourly time frames as discussed, to make a new lower low again and reach these area zones over here. Right, so USD Japanese yen recently trending towards the upside, but it is stuck in this area zone on the monthly time frame. As you can see, definitely attempting to break it. It has not done it yet. And on the weekly time frame, we can see the attempt over here happening. It did make a higher high a little bit just from these area zones. As you can see, the candlesticks over here actually closed higher, but I'm not 100% sure on this. On the daily time frame, we did get a nice breakout over here. As you can see, it pulled back. Maybe if we get a bullish engulfing candle somewhere in the week, maybe we could retest this area zone for a nice risk reward ratio. On the 4-hourly time frame, we really need to regain our pressure, buying pressure. I mean, it really has to cross the 25-50 moving averages. The candlesticks have to go up, and maybe if we get a cross and a bullish engulfing candle, we could retest this area zone. This could be a nice trade towards the upside for around 50 pips or so. Right, this one's interesting. We have USDCAD over here, had the nice push towards the downside, pulled back, bearish engulfing candle, and now attempting to go back up, which is super interesting because if we have a look at the weekly time frame, it's definitely attempting to pull back up. Maybe this area resistance over here is probably going to be the main factor over here. It's probably going to pull back towards this area zone. The monthly is going to be around this previous area near the moving averages because they're going to carry on moving. They're going to cross paths and then it will continue to move down. But for now, we should be looking for a buying opportunities. As you can see, nice candlesticks just crossed the 25-50 moving averages. Daily, the same thing, you know, making new highs every single time. Daily also closed as a bullish engulfing candle, which is good. We are seeing this strong trend towards the upside on the 4-hourly time frame. Bullish engulfing candle near the moving averages could be a good trading opportunity over here. If it pulls back even towards the 25-50 moving average, you could definitely enter the trade long and push towards the upside to retest this zone. So let's see the long position. Let's say this area zone, that definitely could be a good trade. Stop loss just below the moving averages. Take profit 200 pips or 160 pips. Risk reward probably 2 to 3 times, so pretty damn good as well. We also need to bear in mind that on the 1 hourly time frame, an M formation is forming. So if we don't get a bullish engulfing candle bounce off this moving average, we might want to wait it out a little bit and see what it does. Once this crosses again towards the upside, or we get a bounce of this indicator with a bullish engulfing candle, so the blue one swallows the red one, we are going towards the upside. Right, let's do a commodity. Let's do gold. So gold looks great. It has been trending towards the upside. And when did it not trend towards the upside, right? When you trade in gold, you really want to buy because it's trending towards the upside all the time. So the weekly time frame, as you can see, nice bullish engulfing candle just crossed the moving averages. Very nice indeed. We do have a little squeeze pattern that we can see over here. So it's currently in the squeeze. If it does break this area zone, could be a good trading opportunity to enter gold yet again. Daily, as you can see, push, exhaustion. Probably if we get an exhaustion towards the moving averages, that could be a good trading opportunity. Let's see, the 4-hourly, as you can see, actually crossed the moving averages, which does suggest that we need to wait it out a little bit. 25 and 50 moving averages probably going to curve like this. We need to wait for a bullish engulfing candle cross, then an exhaustion, and then we can enter our trade safely towards the upside. Then this could be a good buying opportunity. Can we sell gold? I wouldn't recommend it because gold is known to increase in value over time. So I personally never sell gold and I don't recommend it.